Hi crafters, it's Jen Evers with Quality Crafts, and I'm coming at you with another in the series of This Into That. And the reason why I'm doing this one so close to the other one is because this one is super quick and it's one of my all-time favorite techniques, and so I'm doubling this and that episode up with my favorite technique for a Facebook group that I'm in. So Jen Rains, this is for you. The only thing you need to do this technique is a piece of cardstock, any kind of an acrylic block that you have, any water-based markers, and some water to spray on. And so we are turning this into that. This fun watercolor background is what we're heading for. And so this is the card that I'm going to be sending. I didn't deck out the inside yet, but the outside looks like that. So let's get started. All you have to do is just take your markers and color anywhere on your block that you want. You want to make sure that they're watercolor because you don't want anything staining your block. Although alcohol will take pretty much anything off of these if you ever do get stains. Okay, and after you've colored your block any which way you want, give it a couple of sprays to make that color move around. Okay, and then you're going to smash it onto the block anywhere you want to put it. And then I usually let it sit for a bit and let it soak into the paper. When you know what, my battery died. This ended up sitting way longer than I would normally leave it. But look how brilliant and bright that color turned out. Super cool. So let's do it again. Pretty much all of the... Oh man, all of the water was gone on that one. I'll show you how I normally do it. This time I just used two of the colors, and I'm going to put it right next to the second one, or the first one. And notice I didn't use the purple that time, I just used the green and blue, but you can mix it up. And then I let it sit about that long and pull it off. Okay, so it's still wet, and there's still some on here. I use a baby wipe and just wipe that off. You can use tissue, whatever you have laying around. And so I think this time I'm going to use some of the purple and some of the blue, and maybe skip the green. I really like using these markers, but you can use Crayola. You can use those big marker sets that come with like 100 markers. They're really skinny, but they've got tons of markers in them. I wonder if I still have that set really close by that I can show you what I mean. Oh yeah. That one turned out cool. These are the markers I'm talking about. These Artist Loft markers. They're skinny, but they come in like 100 different colors. Those work really well too. So whatever you have laying around, which is what's so cool about this technique, because you don't need a whole lot of stuff. So this time I'm going to use some green and some blue and some purple. Okay, we could probably fit about 2 more on there. Here's one more. You know what? I think this cardstock is slightly different than the cardstock I normally use, because it's really vibrant. It really is soaking in. So I'm kind of not really sure what this one is. I'm using scraps, so this time not as much green. You can mix and match, and you can do totally different colors than this, obviously. Use your imagination, make it how you want it. Okay, and that's all there is to it. Water-based markers, an acrylic block, and water. See you next video.